You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, this may feel a little deep for this channel. I don't want to say deep into the pool because I can't swim. So I don't want to go there. I don't want to concoct nightmares for myself between drowning, throw some snakes in there. Oh, it's getting dark quick, isn't it? It's getting deep quick. This may seem like a deep kind of video, but I saw this and was like, you've got to be kidding me, right? Skip Bayless, you've got to be kidding. And I am the biggest you put football during the season ahead of everything else guy that you will ever find. But not in this instance. Not in this particular instance on a Sunday where obviously he was able to get it done just fine because I don't believe there was any actual football time missed for this event at all. And I'm talking about Travis Hunter. You know, we cover a lot of Shedeur Sanders stuff, but we covered a little Travis Hunter on here. And we've talked a good bit of Dion on this channel. And I've done a couple of Travis videos. I imagine they might be more and more of them coming down the line. 20 receptions, 197 yards, 9.9 per reception. It's been a little bit of a slow start. I mean, he's only started 3 games. He's played in all 6, but he started 3. And, you know, wide receiver is one of the harder positions to acclimate in the National Football League. All right. So anyway, enter in Skip Bayless, right? Oh, wow. In case you guys did not know this, Travis Hunter got baptized. I thought it was one of the best stories I've seen this football season in a while, frankly. I was like, wow, good for him, blah, blah, blah. And then enter in Skip Bayless. Enter in Skip. I no longer can get a job on ESPN, Fox Sports, and none of that. I mean, he's got a YouTube platform. He does well. But he has decided to equate Travis Hunter getting baptized before a game to being disinterested in football. So let's just say Travis Hunter goes out there and plays. Heaven forbid he takes a bad hit. Oh my God. He can't feel anything from the mid-chest down. Can't wiggle his toes. He's having a Michael Irvin, Philadelphia Eagles situation, right? Michael Irvin couldn't feel anything for several days, and then, of course, he came out of it, but it ended his career. He landed on his head, wide receiver. I would be willing to bet you money that Travis Hunter would feel awfully good about the fact that he's been baptized. If that sort of event was to happen. I understand that's a what if, yada, yada, yada. So here's the scenario. Travis Hunter's decision to be baptized on Sunday before the Jacksonville Jaguars game has drawn interest on both sides of the Atlantic. When the team landed in London for their upcoming Wembley Stadium game, reporters asked the receiver and defensive back what kind of person that baptism has made him. Quote, "The kind of person I know I will be," Hunter said. "Just respectful, kind, always loyal to my people, just being upfront, being straightforward, just being a family person, being the same person. Really just being happy, not negative, and just be a better person." I mean, yeah, literally. God bless Travis Hunter. Unfortunately, Skip Bayless isn't doing that. In a rambling, almost nonsensical video he delivered to 3 million followers on X, Bayless criticized Hunter for choosing to be baptized on the morning of the game against the Seattle Seahawks because it shows he's, quote, not interested in football. All right.
So, allow me to tell you why there was no way that Travis Hunter should have chosen to be baptized on the morning of a 1 o'clock game in Jacksonville, where he plays, obviously, for the Jaguars. Not under normal circumstances, but here's the point. These are not normal circumstances for Travis Hunter, the football player. The Jags are using him so little, especially on defense, where he is the...
Okay, I ain't worried about none of the football stuff. He believed he is mentally checking out on the Jags. He's losing interest because he chose to get baptized prior to a game. I just can't even believe this is real. And needless to say, yikes. Yeah, Skip Bayless is getting cooked in the comments section. I know John Root, by the way. He worked with Charlie Kirk at Turning Point. Stop claiming to be a Christian if you're going to spew nonsensical takes like this, Skip. Skip is losing it. Terrible take. Christ is king. I mean, wow. Putting Christ first in his life tells me his mind and his heart are absolutely in the correct place. Shame on you. This is a bad take. At Skip Bayless, Travis Hunter made the best decision of his life. Bro, I feel like you put thought into how bad you can rage bait the internet with some god-awful take. I mean, it was pretty wild. The quartering. You claim to be a Christian and have this biblically garbage take, question mark? What? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's confirmed. Skip Bayless is going to hell. This is the worst take I've ever heard. Absolutely disgraceful take. The things you need to say to stay relevant are absurd. Sean Spicer, all-time bad one here. Oh, man, I mean, I will pray for you, Skip. For real. It's the most checked he's ever been. Christ is king. Like, literally. You seriously typed that out in the caption. Not about football, bro. Makes me sad for you. Skip Bayless sold his soul a long time ago. L take. Rage bait, complete dumbass. I mean, honestly, what we could go on. My God. Shut up. Oh, wow. Nope. Travis Hunter is the energy of our team, and he brings it every week. Promise you he's getting his first TD versus the Rams. I just think it's, from the football side of this, I just think it's too early to start, for anybody to start panicking. You see wide receivers, and I'm talking about him as a wide receiver because I think ultimately that's where he needs to ultimately play and put his energy. So you can see if you actually do have the right quarterback, which I still have my doubts about. But wide receivers notoriously start slow when they get to the NFL. Now, you've had a few exceptions. The Emeka Ibuka, I mean, the way he's came into the league, that is the biggest of outliers you will see as a rookie. Most of these rookies don't come in and just hit the ground running. It especially used to be so. I mean, usually it can take a wide receiver into the second season, sometime the beginning of the third season, before it all clicks and they learn how to run routes, and they learn, I've got to go here, I got to cut here. Know how to deal with defensive backs. Learn that they're not going to be wide ass open in the NFL, it's a shock. They get into the NFL, they don't realize it's much more physical, and dudes are draped on them, okay? I mean, they're just not wide open like they are in college. You watch college football on the weekend, it's not unusual to see a guy get hit on a pass, nobody's around him for 8 yards on any side. Wide open, wide open. That just doesn't really happen in the National Football League. You got to get used to your quarterback. I mean, Skip Bayless, it's an all-timer of a bad take. I've always appreciated Skip for his all-time LeBron James hating. I mean, respect for that. I get it. But this? No, this is... I would have... was it Herm Edwards that once said, don't hit send? You shouldn't have hit send on this. That $17.91 you earned on X wasn't worth it. Tell me what you think. I think it's pretty clear here. Skip Bayless is going to hell. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.